Kathy Lee Gifford, everybody. It's great to see you. It's great to see you. Thank you for coming. You must really like me a lot to have come back, and I appreciate that.
I'm not crazy about you, but I'm wild about him.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you.
Wild about him. I love your whole family.
You love Uncle Frank.
And they, you know what? When you love your family, they show up a lot.
Yeah.
Uncle Frank and Sally and Mickey and
his daughters.
They came for dinner. Frank cooked for them.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
he did. Frank, your Frank cooked.
My Frank.
Right. Yeah, my Uncle Frank doesn't cook.
And he stayed about 6 weeks. And finally, we ran out of food and he left. No, but we had a
very nice of you guys.
We had a great time. We really did. You're invited anytime.
I would love to come. But what did Frank make for Uncle Frank? Do you remember?
Did he make you steak?
Steak. Yeah, great steak. Great. Wow. He's a great chef.
Wow, I didn't know that. I had no idea.
Look at the two of them.
I know, they're a beautiful couple. They really are. Batman and Robin, right there. You're here in L.A. You're doing research for a musical, I hear?
Yeah, one that I've been writing for 6 years now, and we open at the White Plains Performing Arts Center in October 14th.
And have you written the whole thing already?
Yeah, it's written. I'm on my 86th rewrite of it.
Really?
Yes.
So why are you...
Longhand.
You're now doing the research for this?
No. I'm just... I used your show to get out here to, you know...
I see. You've escaped from the family. Oh, you're researching a musical. I got you.
No. It's a true story of a woman who lived in the 1920s and 1930s, most unbelievably interesting life I have ever read about, interviewed anyone about. Her name is Amy Semple McPherson.
Oh, yeah.
She built a temple that's here in Los Angeles called Angela's Temple. In the 1920s and the 1930s, she was the most celebrated, most controversial woman of her day. If you took Madonna and you took Oprah and you took 20 other unbelievable women and you put them together, you would not have what Amy Semple McPherson was in the 1920s and 30s.
You'd kill yourself if you put all those people together, wouldn't you?
She ended up, she lived an amazing life. She was married. She was a faith healer and evangelist. She saved 1.5 million people from starving to death during the Depression, but she was also married 3 times, divorced twice, was in the trial of the century for corruption of morals, and died of a tragic overdose of barbiturates. It was accidental, but she was buried on her 54th birthday.
Well, that sounds like a fun ending to the musical.
You know what? She's been crying out to be theatricalized.
I can't believe nobody really knows about it. I mean, I'm sure people do.
That read books do.
Yeah, but they're so wordy.
They're so wordy about. Yeah, I know. Don't you love those books on tape? Because now you don't even have to learn to read.
Yeah, but you got to learn to work the recorder and everything.
I know.
Is it true that you were part of the financing for Passion of the Christ? Like you were an investor on this movie?
You know what? About a year before the movie came out, I saw Mel at something, and I knew him from the show with Reach, and I said, so how are you navigating these evangelical waters?
Right.
And it was so cute. He looked at me, he looks around, and he goes, everybody's trying to hug me and pray for me.
Oh,
it's
really?
freaking me out.
Oh, really?
I said, I know. I'm sure it's unusual to you because evangelical people do a lot of hugging and kissing and praying. Then I said to him, if I can help you in any way, because I had seen the movie before, and the trailer of it. I had seen the trailer. And I said, if I can help you in any way, I think there's a place for this in this world. You know, if you can have the Last Temptation of Christ, and Martin Scorsese has the right to his, artistic vision, I think that Mel Gibson has the right to make his artistic vision.
Of course.
And I wonder about the hypocrisy that happens when somebody makes, it's like, I believe in tolerance unless you don't agree with me, and then I'm intolerant of you.
Right.
You know, I don't think it's everybody's cup of tea, but we did invest in the movie 6 weeks before it came out.
That had to be a huge killing for you, right?
I lost $3,000 on it.
You did?
I don't know how.
He's a criminal at Mel Gibson.
No.
Did you really lose $3,000?
We didn't lose. No, we just made our money back. We weren't in it for the long haul. Did you see the film?
No, you know why I didn't see it? Because I can't watch any kind of blood on. I find it disgusting and it bothers me.
Well, you know what was weird? My son Cody didn't want to see it because he said, Mom, I don't want to see what they did to Jesus. My daughter, who was 10 at the time, goes, I can't wait to see this.
Oh, really?
So we had a screening at our house.
She doesn't like Jesus?
She loves Jesus.
Oh.
But we're sitting there, and and I'm starting to cry, and it's starting to really get to me. And she takes my hand, she goes, and she was 10. She goes, Mommy, don't cry. It has a happy ending, remember?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
so there you go.
There you go.
And now I want to hear a hallelujah.
How old are the kids now?
Cody is 36, and Cass is, doesn't it seem that way? He's
I don't
15.
know. No, to me it seems
He's
like they're still
15.
little because it's how it works, you know.
He's 5'10".
Wow.
And when I yell at him, I make him put me down. I mean, he's going to be probably 6'3", and he's a great kid. He's got a fresh
Does he
mouth
have
on him.
girlfriends or anything?
Not that I'd be the last person in the world
would
he'd
you
ever
really?
tell. Yeah.
You think you'd embarrass him if he brought a girlfriend home?
He's smart enough not to bring her anywhere near me. I'm the type of person that if somebody calls, I go, excuse me, nice young ladies do not call young men at their home.
Oh, really?
Please have your mother call me.
Really?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't.
He better get his own line.
You know what? They email each other now. They can be so sneaky today. I mean, we used to have to is that for me? You know, or go outside. There were no cell phones back when we were trying.
We had to climb out windows.
We had to
all
climb
that
out
sort
windows.
Of thing.
Did you ever? I did that once.
You know what? We did do it once. Cleo and I were on a band trip, and we climbed out the window of our motel room.
Nothing but trouble.
And there was a security guard who caught us as we came out. He was a school security guard, and he went on the trip with us, and he said, "What did he say, Cleo?"
You thought you was sly, but I caught your ass.
That's right. That's what he said. And then we had to pay him $5 so he wouldn't tell, and then he let us go.
That's your entire life of crime.
That's the worst thing I ever did.
See, this is what I think. I think you need around here, and I love coming to your show. I love your family. I love everybody. You guys treat us like royalty. But what you need is a scandal.
You think so?
Yeah, and if I can be of any assistance.
I would love. Let's have sex.
I mean, I have gone beyond menopause into global warming. Global warming. You do not want to have.
Don't
please.
worry, I'll handle all the details myself.
No, but I was thinking that Uncle Frank.
Yes.
Should be arrested for, on Sunset Boulevard with Divine Brown. What's she been doing since Hugh Grant?
We'll round a hooker up for Uncle Frank.
She can I thought she'd get a series out of that, so we know she's available.
She probably is.
We'll get Divine Brown and we'll set it up, and it'll be great publicity.
I think that's a great idea.
And yeah.
What's going on with you and Regis? I read in all these very reputable magazines that, like this one, for instance,
latest? Oh my God.
that he wants you back and he wants Kelly out. Guess who's furious? I have to guess it's Regis. And all this sort of thing. Is there any truth to these stories?
You know, if you look back at 15 years ago, you would have seen the same ones about me and Reg back then. So that one's true, actually.
That one is true? Yeah. Do you keep in touch with Regis?
Yeah, we have dinner about every couple of months.
You do?
We saw each other at a big fundraiser in Connecticut about 6 weeks, a month ago. And
what do you know about
Reg.
this picture of Ted Koppel in his running clothes right here? Anything?
I'm speechless.
I'm speechless.
I think he's got good legs.
Have you been watching Dancing with the Stars?
No, but I saw some clips and stuff, and that's why I wore this tonight. I was hoping I'd get a little spin with it.
Maybe you will get a little spin. Yes, Evander Holyfield is here. Kathy Lee Gifford is our guest. JoJo's Playhouse. What is JoJo's Playhouse?
JoJo's Circus is a. Do any of you have little kids? Any of you sexually active?
Well, yeah, one.
Right,
it's
the one
JoJo's
guy
Circus, huh?
JoJo's Circus is a little show on Disney Playhouse that's having a primetime special, 7:30 on June 20th.
That's Monday night.
It's a Monday night, and it's a huge hit with little kids. And I co-wrote 2 of the songs.
Oh, really?
On it. So that's all I really have to promote, except for to come and say hey with you.
Well, that's very nice of you.
Isn't it
and
nice?
we're going to enjoy some dancing and magicians.
Yeah.
Kathy Lee Gifford is with us. We're right back with Evander Holyfield. With us. Majestic Magnificent is going to join us on the show tonight. He's Michael Jackson's personal magician.
Everybody should have one. And he worked his magic the other day, didn't he?
He sure did. Yes,
he did.
We're going to talk about that.
What is it about California verdict?
Well, I don't know, but I'm keeping my fingers crossed for when mine comes up. I'll tell you that.
Well, and Uncle Frank.
And Uncle Frank's, of course, yeah. Our next guest, the only boxer to win the heavyweight title 4 different times. Last night, America voted mercifully to end his ballroom dancing career on Dancing with the Stars. He is the real deal and has the most delicious ears in boxing history. Please say hello to Evander Holyfield, everybody. All right. Oh, what are we doing here?
Yo, want to
You
stand
should
over
go
here,
into
please?
plastic
Please
surgery.
don't cut the guests, though, okay?
Okay. Okay, now I want you to hold that end of the rope.
Make out here with that plastic surgery?
Oh, really?
Yeah, on your Jackson family alone, you can make a fortune.
Jimmy, be nice. Be nice. He's pushing me. Okay, what is this? A knot? You tied a knot in the rope?
I
That's
now
okay.
understand how Michael
That's
lost
okay,
his
that's
nose.
All right. We ain't got time for it. We ain't got time to take the knot out. Take it out. Take it out. I want you to think it's a trick or anything. You're not going to believe this is a miracle. I'm going to do this real quick. Pull on the rope. Type sure it's a solid rope.
I think Evander's got a little bit of a day joint.
Now let it loose. Let it loose. Give me some
slack.
Yeah, there you go. Give me some slack.
Some slack.
Do me a favor. Pick up the scissors.
Yes, all right.
It's like this. Can you reach through there and cut
Sure,
this for me,
there you
Jimmy?
go.
You always use sharp objects when you do?
Now watch. You see the rope is cut. Now,
Yes, sir.
they say magicians change ropes, do put things up their sleeve. Watch. I can't change ropes. They hold in both ends of the rope. It is impossible for me to change ropes.
It's impossible. It's an impossibility.
Watch this now. You believe in magic? Nothing is here as you can see.
In a
Watch.
young girl's
One. Back up. Oh, I touched you. Two.
I don't sing back up, honey.
Three. The rope will be completely healed. Pull on it.
Unbelievable. The rope is healed. Majestic, magnificent, everybody. We'll be right back. The rope is healed.